Who's a big papa? Just kidding. Ain't no papas big here. These scavengers are gonna get taken out. Oh, these are raiders, huh? It's alright, it doesn't matter. The general has this entire settlement set up exactly so nothing gets traded. Oh, power armor. You guys got two pairs, huh? Crazy. Crazy. And just like that, there were no raiders left. Na-na-na-na. Mysterious strangers to get blown, boy. Blown. I don't understand it, chat. Doesn't make any sense how every time I go to record, settlement falls under attack. Oh, son of a gun. But here at Jack we fall. Alright. We're just gonna do this quick. Nice and quick. What is where? Guys. Chat, am I insane? Did they just go invisible? I'm so lost. What just happened? Oh my gosh, Trash Can Carla took him out? What? That's wild. She laid havoc to those. Oh, here's some more. Okay, there they are. I was gonna say, I thought so. Get him, junkyard poopy. There's another. Gone. Unzo. Don't ever touch the Minutemen again. Let this be a warning, scumbag. Good. Clean up after us, junkyard puppy. Clean up after us. Good job, Minutemen. GG. Yeah, GG. Trash Can Carla, you the woman. Alright, well. Now that we're, done defending all our settlements, on with today's video.
I'm scraping by.
Doors are open. It's like shit. Good, so nice sunrise. Welcome back, Minutemen. It's the General, Longfellow, the old, and it is morning here in Far Harbor. Welcome back to episode 192 of When Freedom Calls, the General's Guide to Being a Good Guy in Fallout 4 and making sure all your Minutemen stay alive. Today I have a special video planned for you guys. It's been a long time in the running. It took a lot to set up and it took a lot to situate, but finally the general has gotten rid of his lazy bones and we have constructed and finally prepared, drumroll please, our settlement video, our first one for Far Harbor. Yeah, that's right, teabag and excitement. So, for those of you that are newer to the series, in the Commonwealth, every time we build at a new settlement or we pimp one out or we come up with some lore for it, I get a little bit of a settlement video, which is a little bit more of a chilled, laid back type vibe where you just sit there and watch it, give you a little guided tour, explain some lore, some cool stuff, you look in awe at all the stuff I built, and then you give it a like, and you know, it's the best day ever. So, I have yet to do any on Far Harbor settlements. I haven't been lazy. I haven't been not building at them. I have. They're just very massive, and I wanted to make sure that they were done right, and I put them out the proper amount of time into them. That's what I was trying to say. So, with that being said, without further ado, let us walk on over to our first settlement, which is today's, obviously. So, if you don't know by now, we are going to be covering Longfellow's cabin. Currently, I have 19 settlers and 82% happiness, which is BS because I've been making these guys happy AF. But anyway, As you see, my wacky little helmet that we finessed in one of the last episodes. But Longfellow's cabin doesn't have a ton of lore behind it. But for the Minutemen, um he has agreed to let us use it as a place to make a little base, set up a little camp away from camp, a little headquarters for the Minutemen, as well as house numerous of our homies. Because we don't just have 19 of our settlers over there, we also have some special guests. So let's check it on out. So coming across a little, I don't know what you would call this, the little sea bridge shanty thing. Those little, I don't know, those little, I don't even know. Anyway, you come across, and right away you can see some remnants of the Minutemen. See the nice statue. There we go. See that nice statue there. You see the Minutemen's flag nice and high. You see the defensive perimeter. Should be someone on that, but maybe they're taking five. And yeah, and you see, I mean, like, you got some nice other stuff here, some remnants of what this place used to be like. You let this place go, Longfellow. But yeah, so this island belongs to old Longfellow here. Tried and true, the old alcoholic who doesn't like to bathe. And like I said, he's befriended us and he's allowed the Minutemen access to his islands and set up LSL base and headquarters in order to keep it safe as long as he can help out and use the resources. So yeah, he's helped us a lot. So starting off our tour of old Longfellow's cabin, island, whatever. We have a nice little statue, a nice little entryway, some little crates and stuff, a little mallard. And yeah, I love the little pathing here. You'll see I did some work with it, but I love the little fog and the little aesthetic and stuff. I think it looks so cool. But yeah, so starting off, we walk forward. You can see there's a nice fog aesthetic. We've made some structure. We've changed the landscape. Here you have our first set of stairs, which look all rickety. Looks like they match up with it. They don't. These are all custom placed by your boy the general, but I think I did a great job. They look phenomenal. Okay. Anyway, rambling old man. Take a step up this gander up these stairs. It's this nice platform, and we can see the first little defensive perimeter I have built here. This gives our guard, our Minutemen soldier, a nice little overlook at this side of the island. Nice little overview. The high ground, if you will. If any Star Wars fans know how important that is. Haha, am I right, Anakin, or am I right? He knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, moving on. Over here, you don't got much. You just got some beach. Pretty much that's all the way over here, the whole way through. The whole way there, you can see like the rest of Far Harbor, at the actual Far Harbor, like where the actual dock people are and stuff. There's water between us, but there's not a lot. You don't know how it is. You have the map. Hey, there's a boat. Yeah, there's a boat here. I don't have really anything on this side of the island. I could have like something cool, secret or something, but I really don't. I just have like water generators over here. I'll buy like where you spawn in or whatever. It's pretty cool though. I got a lot of water. We're making like fitty Nick, fitty water this place, so that's pretty cool. We'll get back onto the path and continue on that way. Like Smokey, a smoke up there. Smokey the bear. He would not be happy. But anyway, that's the first little path. Takes you off. Now coming up here. We'll go up here first. So this is the second little path. As you can see, it tears off from the main one here. Walk up here. We got some nice guardrails, nice little light so people can see. And some power up there. We have a nice little wraparound deck. It's been, taken back by the elements a little bit, but it's fine. There's a boat. The boat. There's a little barn door. There's where we were just previously at on the beach. There's a little stepway down here. So let's go inside. This is the first of our four main buildings, but this is like I'll say this is like the rec center kind of. So we have some weightlifting equipment here, so our Minutemen can get nice and buff. Y'all know what I mean. We have some nice pommel horses, so we can do whatever the heck this is. Whatever crack this is, man. I don't know. I'm feeling good. General said, I feel alive. Oh my goodness gracious, I'm incredible. And the dismount, look at that. Longfellow pumping iron. Let's go, Longfellow. 3, 4, 999. Yeah, I won't tell anyone you did it. Damn it. Anyway, you have our nice decor in here. Over here we have our massive scavenger bay where we make all our settlers who aren't cooking or working stations or defending this island or, you know, gathering food. We make them scavenge for resources so we can build an empire of networking Minutemen. Protect everybody. And there's Todd Howard. Good night, sweet prince. Love you. Love you all. Bethesda developers, you're all phenomenal. You're all amazing. All my favorite. Well, I mean, that's that's not that's not a Bethesda developer, but I love you too. Oh, I wasn't trying to. What do you mean it's that all? Shut up, old man. Anyway, behind us here. Where is she at? We're gonna tussle. She don't get over here and start working her shift at the bar. Anyway, whatever. I gave him some free time. Here we have our bar. We do have a bartender. I don't know where she's at. This is where me and Ol Longfellow come to drink. This was part of the deal. He said that we could use his island as a network and a headquarters as long as we put a bar in. Look at him. He knows the drill. He was like, "You guys got to install a bar." They pulled that out of his freaking thigh. Show me that magic trick, old man. Maybe that's what you get for not bad. Then every now and again becoming an alcoholic, you just pull cups of liquid out your butt. Anyway, he knows the drill. Look at him staring him down. Staring us. He was like, "You guys got to put in a bar, or else it's no good." So we did. Well, we did. We have addict all on hand just in case, but got a nice little fridgey back there, a nice little cabinet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's the deck. I already showed you that. All right, back out here. Close him in. Now we shall go to the second of our four main buildings. As you can see, another little rickety little staircase here. I'm proud of this one. Looks pretty good, pretty natural, I think. Looks like it's been here for a while anyway. And you come here, this land's pretty rugged, so we're just gonna like whatever. I built a nice little walkway up here. So this is like our main area for I guess you would say shops and such. It's like our little like a Bunker Hill Mall, like I don't know, a little town square type area, a little Diamond City Center Square anywhere. So I pimped it out with some vending machines, and those of you know who the not the law, lore behind Far Harbor know that we're very Vim friendly here in Far Harbor. We're very anti Nuka Cola because the bastards. And I'm sure we're gonna become Nuka Cola lovers once we start the Nuka DLC. But right now we love our Vim. So I put one of each though, just in case, to give our Minutemen some familiar taste to home, and our settlers from far and wide something new, and also something they're used to, some Vim. So yeah. But going in here, we have a guard, Minutemen guard, as you can see. This is our little sit-in area. This is like a Yeah, I know, man. No, it will. I'm a stud. I know. There's our little sit down area, like a little area for our settlers to enjoy. A little, a little shop action. So, first off, we have the clothes, I believe. Yeah, we have the clothes store. Our big dog right here. Jaman. That's his name. Jaman. Don't ask why. That just is what it is, man. He's got a nice selection. He's got a sea captain's hat, Coast Guard hat, Army helmet, baseball cap. He's got some other invisible clothes there. You guys can hardly see. There's a lantern, lighting his way. He's got some wild outfits back here. I don't know. He's got some crazy stuff going on. But like, what is this? What kind of Ninja Turtle Saturday Fueler's Day off type crap is that? I don't know. But what kind of duct tape, donkey spit, and rusty nails is this made with? But anyway, I'm not a hater. I'm just a general. You keep doing what you're doing. I'm proud of you. Come on. Anyway, over here we have our armor store. Got some wacky armor. We have everything you want from standard Minuteman Coast Guard, apparel, U.S. and to Far Harbor, the more unnatural Far Harbor Trapper lobster type armor, whatever. This strapping young cowboy right here is our armor salesman. His name is Harold. Harold the Harborman. He's got quite a wide selection. It's just not rendered. But you can see here the selection is wide. And that is that for this side. Now coming over this side, we have our weapons specialist right here. His name is Enrique. Enrique's got a what? Yeah, of course. What do you mean? Of course I would help you. What are you talking about? Look, he's got a nice beard though. That's all that matters. Enrique's cooking with the beard. He's also cooking with the weapons at the back there. Can't tell. He's got quite the Minutemen aesthetic going on with the 10 mil, the laser pistol, combat rifle, laser, everything. Everything. I know, man. I know. I would never. I get it. It's all right, job. He's also got some heavy duty armor or weaponry if you're looking into, blasting aside ship or taking down Shipbreaker, the legendary hog crawler, if you will. He's even got a Minutemen variant if you want that. Look at that. Way to be patriotic, my man. High five. Well, I would, but I'd kill you. We're just that cracked. But anyway, or if you want to just bring the nuclear holocaust to the hands of your enemy yourself, right there's a fat man who's selling too. Like, there's a lot of harpoon guns, but none that are made of that wood that hard, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Anyway, we got some Minutemen stuff going on here. We got our weapons workbench. We also have our armor workbench over here, matching up so you can, make sense aesthetically. We have some more seating over here, nice little enjoy the show, make a bid. Oh, looks like the fog's creeping in. Better close up shop, boys. Get them fog dancers on. All right, all right. Coming out here, we just have a little deck. Nothing too cray cray. Overlooks the beach over here on this side. We, lets everybody know the market's open. Got some nice decor. Now the staircase here just leads to a little off island thing, defensive perimeter, and another little defensive boardwalk type perimeter with a little machine gun turret, little good boy you are. He's out here making sure doing God's work, making sure everything's nice and hip, hop, fresh for the Minutemen. All right, I'll come back up here. Ah, looks so good. Oh, it looks so good. All right, I'll show you the rest of this facility. Now, as you see, I built my barns with a second floor because the general is super smart and efficient. So the second floor is more of the living quarters, and since this is like like the not armory, but it's like the shop, and it has like the Minutemen's gear and stuff like that, we're gonna make the upstairs the armory, and it's where the security sleeps at. You'll see why in a second. So coming upstairs, we have their nice little living quarters and kick back, relax, read some comics, what have you. Come over here's lockers. So we got, some bunk beds up here with some extra storage. But the reason is for the security type is because we have the walkway. So the catwalk or the walkway allows pretty much complete overview of the entire island and the surrounding areas. So there we have another boardwalk area. We have some I believe those are some unfortunate guests that decided to pay a visit to the general settlement last last video off camera, and they paid the price. As you can see, we made them off plank, all of them. It's a whole pile of bodies down there. So that's what happens when you mess with us. But yeah, so this gives the general and his Minutemen an entire 360 view pretty much around the island, which is beautiful. There's another one of our little towers over there, boardwalk towers. We have some more Minutemen cow to let everybody know who the heck is in charge. We have a spotlight to help us identify some threats. Coming around here, we have another guard tower that watches the inside of the island. What is he? Okay, Molly Malone. Wait a minute. Skinny Malone's? Skinny Malone's, girl? Alright, there's some deep lore here, guys. We're gonna get to the bottom of that eventually. But anyway, this guard post overlooks the inside of the island and the inside area. That's cool. We got power, of course, running through every area because we ain't no bum. We ain't no peasant. We treat our Minutemen nice. We hook up that power. Let's go back inside. Back down. It's a chill little area where they sleep at. This dude's doing God's work, watching the freaking marketplace for us. I'd give you a raise if I could, my brother. Right, come down here. On this side, what are you all aiming at? We got Farmer Bob out here. He's doing God's work with the
Seems to be
corn.
growing well.
That's that. We have a little walkway here. Of course, it was a little annoying with pathing, but whatever. Come down to the beach. We don't have much over here, like I said. Beach area is pretty much just sealed off. I mean, we use it for resources, but you gotta be careful. There's Mylar. Oh, that. I didn't like that. It looked like something went in the water. Got Mylar queens and stuff jumping around, fog crawlers and all sorts of wacky stuff. So I try not to put my settlers too close to the. I wasn't kidding about the body pile. Not one bit. Not one bit, chat. They all walk the plank. Anyway, we can't keep them too close to the water. I don't want any of them getting eaten or anything. So I like to keep the parents and such close to the water. So, all right. So there's that side. Let's go back down to the path. Okay. Now we are coming up to the last two buildings. we'll do Longfellow's cabin first. So this is a fog condenser that the people of Acacia have let us have, and we keep them on so the fog don't take us over and we don't die. You know that if you're paying attention to the story at all. But here we go. This is a log cabin. Old Longfellow's actual cabin. As you can see, he did hoist a Minutemen flag for us. We put in that bar. He knows the deal. So yeah, we'll do the little tour here. Got some fish, some milers. He's a hunter, obviously. So he's a hunter and a fisher and everything. So he's got that going on. He's a bit of an alcoholic and a bit of a slob too, as you can see. He's got a knife. There's a bunch of beds in here earlier. Some of the settlers were like camped up with him, but I had to get rid of them. They put like sleeping bags and stuff, but he's got a nice couch. I mean, it's chill. It's pretty comfy. Someone can sleep here if they need to. We have like a guest patrol person or something. I'll take a little nap.
Yeah.
A little nap for the bid. But he ain't got much going on here. He's got his footlogger. He's got his main bed. He's got his light. He's got his pork and beans, I guess. He's got that. He's got his little tool bench up there. He's got a little sink. Not much going on, but it's respectable. Well, all right then. It's respectable. I'd say, yeah. See, look, we have a provisioner coming through right now. We also have the outhouse. Just in case you guys thought that we don't. The general says even the Minutemen gotta go. Remember who? Not JK. But anyway, we do have that. Here is our puppy dog. Here's Duke. He is our first puppy dog that we bought off of Erickson, the happy little super mutant. Yeah, he's a super mutant dog salesman. He's pretty dope. I think we just bought a dog off him in the last episode as well. Look at him going back over to the Commonwealth. Hi, have a good time. All right, so here is the back half of Longfellow's cabin. This is where our power extends from. There's our settlement. We haven't turned it off though, because we don't want any more settlers here. But this is it's looking pretty rough. But it's whatever. It's where the workbench is, and this is where we decided to shove our power generator, because the general hates having these things out. Shoved it over here. We have our jetpack, our experimental powered jetpack BIM. Beat the power armor. You guys will see that more future. Trust me. We also are working on fixing up our other set of Vim power armor, the Vim refresh right here. As you can see, it's being worked on right now in between episodes and such. But we got that. We got Longfellow's last kill, I guess. I don't know. I'll take you over this side first, so finish off this side of the island first. So here we have the boardwalk. It starts, takes us up where our food's at. I mean, there's our ladder to get up there. Here's our food. As you can see, all the Minutemen and all the settlers out here. We have a lot of food here. We produce like 50 plus food here. It's a pretty big deal, if I do say so myself. So yeah, a lot of food. Coming along the boardwalk here, you can see the general has, in areas that we're getting a little rough, we have makeshifted our own boardwalk. Just, so we can do some things. See our water generators and such over there. Continuing on. The boardwalk's a little rough too. It's got some broken fence and stuff. But the fog condenser. Here's the corner. We have more of a walk this way. And we did add a defensive building on the edge of the island just because this is a great vantage point. Look at that. You can see how literally any. Oh, didn't mean to injure ourselves here. I forgot this is exploding damage. I gotta be careful with this weapon. But any sea monsters coming out of the bay, any pirates, any ghosts, I don't know, any fog crawlers, any ghouls, trappers, any herpes, carrying dragons, anything wild like that, we will catch, see, and conquer, hopefully. So, don't look at me like that. You did that yourself. Anyway, so that's out here, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty much the best overlook point in the entire map. So back into the boardwalk, you can see it's crumbling. We're gonna have to get a settlement, a settler or two to fix it up. Oh, oh. General's even falling through it. All right, coming back along here, you can see the edge. It's really coming apart a few places. I thought about maybe adding some things over here, but it just seems so dangerous and dark and just not necessary. So we haven't built anything really over here. But if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. All right, coming to the northmost part of the island and settlement, we have a pirate ship and stuff down there. We'll get to first off. We'll come back and I will show you guys our last building. Alright, so breaking off, if you come here, coming out of this little area, well, maybe a disintegrated legendary scrounger trapper on the ground. That's funny. Settlers were kicking butt. But, oh, I'll make this logo. Close this up first. God, you're trying to ruin it. I didn't agree to help nothing. Anyway, if you come up here, left of his cabin, you'll see this massive structure we constructed here. It is the last of our structures on this island. It is a barracks for the Minutemen and a little bit of a chill area for them, a little bit of extra storage area. So come on in. It's got some pretty open space. We have a pair of power armor that they are working on, souping up with some raider gear. You'll see in a later episode. Coming out here, this is mainly where we come out the farm. As you can see, we got a lot of farming people out here. Yes, yes, yes. Whoa. Um, Oh, as you can see, our first of many special guests this episode, Nick Valentine. Of course, he's just talking about
How about some doo-wop hits instead? Maybe a little smooth jazz?
The only tune I want to hear right now is Eddie Winter recanting a life of villainy.
with sarcasm, sorry. But Nick Valentine has come join the I mean, you guys know he came with us, but he's still here, he's still chilling. But continuing on back up to the top of our other structure. Sorry, couldn't think for a second. Because, like I said, this is the barracks, so this is where most of the other settlers sleep at. This is a more chill area. So as you can see here, we got our American flag. We have working television because we're not a bum. We have a TV. We got some couches. We have a little work area for our Minutemen with straight up radio freedom, so they can call in or listen to anybody who needs help. I don't know what that's gonna play. We have more lockers. We have some more bunks over here. This is the majority of the bunks, as you can see. As neat, this area does not have a catwalk upstairs. It does not have a walk around. However, it does have like a more functioning like living space and such. So that's pretty dope. I like to chill up here. It's a pretty cool area to chill out. This is where usually I come to sleep at when I sleep here at this settlement. I prefer this area. I don't know. It's just cool. I like this little area. I'm gonna fill in the bottom with some stuff. I think I'm gonna put a medic area down there so like we can heal. But other than that, that is pretty much the majority of the settlement for oh, who's this? Another surprise guest? Resting Garvey. Da 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 da. That's crazy, guys. Another guy. You've joined the battle too over here at Far Harbor. Things must be getting pretty big and pretty juicy if we bring in all sorts of reinforcements, huh? I'll let you guys decide and tantalize on that and think about it for the next few episodes. But just know stuff's going down. Look at that. All sorts of Minutemen figures out here decked out. All right, so coming down the last area here, we have down here where the shipping stuff was, we have the mysterious traveler. So, sometime after Far Harbor was taken by the fog and the Minutemen showed up to help, we got the okay from Longfellow to chill here at the cabin and make it an HQ. And just not long after that, we were extending the boardwalk. As you can see, the general did so, as it usually ends right here. And once we did that, we noticed that a sailor appeared. He's a mysterious sailor. He's a mysterious merchant, is what we're calling him. Showed up down here where our brawlmen are at. As you can see, our brawlmen are here with our walk plank dead bodies. But yeah, the mysterious merchant has showed up, and he said he came from a land far and wide called something called what was it? I forget what he called it. I don't know, something to do with a citadel and like, or was it a Vegas or something? I'm not sure. Maybe it was a Virginia. Who knows? It was another land. Great, great land. But the mysterious merchant is rolled up on this boat. And yeah, so let's go check him out. See, we've constructed this dock out to him. There he is. Oh, oh, he doesn't want to be dealt with right now. Oh, maybe he does. He's mysterious, like I said. He sells some general goods. He's got like his own little setup down here. This is dope. Look at this guy. This must be like a random. This is so cool. This guy just pulled up on our settlement. Look at him. He's got a little area. What a dope guy. He's just out here trying to make a living. He's trying to make a living here at our island. How sick is that, Chad? How cool is that? He's got his little fire, little hobo fire. He's got a little fish for today. He's got little suitcases. He's got a little pirate ship boat. He's got everything he needs to be a dang good dude. Let's see what he's got to offer
The
us.
fog's poison on account of the children of Adam.
Links for the knowledge, fam.
We're in some real trouble here. I hope you can help. Bring
He
it
doesn't
on.
seem to want to sell anything.
I can take it.
Well, you know what? That's too bad. Anyway, well, I guess he's not gonna sell us much. But he's there, and he's mysterious, and he is a merchant, so I guess the title holds up. Alright, well, chat, that concludes, I believe, our little tour. That is all I have for my Longfellow's Island. I plan on working on it a little more here and there and adding some few things, but for the most part, I'm happy with it. I think it looks pretty good. I like the way it's set up, and I like how, there's some Minutemen touches here and there, Here and there, you can tell, but, it's not, like, too evident, but, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I haven't made a settlement video in quite some time, but like I said, I wanted to make sure that it was worth it, and I wanted to make sure that, oh, there we go. Look at that.
Is that a
Beautiful.
Pip Boy?
Is that a pit boy? Yeah,
Never
it's a
heard
pit
about
boy
one of
dog.
those.
Yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, let me know by leaving a like on the video, or a comment, or subscribing to the channel for more. I like to make these videos every single day. I took a couple days off for Memorial Day and other reasons, but I'm back, and the general's not going anywhere, neither's the content. So hope you enjoyed. Have a happy Memorial Day yourselves, and a wonderful evening. And yeah, the general will catch you guys all back here tomorrow morning for another action-packed adventure. I hope you enjoyed my little settlement here, Longfellow's Cabin, and I hope you enjoy the series. That being said, I bid you all a farewell, and at ease, soldiers.